Look, she's right there.
Here we are, right outside her place.
No, she means the song.
Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything.
Oh yeah, I
When
remember.
we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all.
What are you trying to do there, Rain? Oh yeah, Stream Elements probably lost a sub, right?
We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that.
Paimon's got some snacks around. Is she like hiding food everywhere?
Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye?
Wow, don't think we've ever seen her before.
Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Ha! Little does she know, she hasn't seen Cloud Retainer in human form yet. It seems like she could also be a powerful Adeptus.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello?
How to get new friends. She's Cloud Retainer? Yep. How to get new friends. You're her friend, and we have a common friend, so you must be my friend as well. That's not how it works, Paimon. Who knew you were such a social butterfly, Paimon?
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Okay, so we're gonna go talk to her.
Hello.
Damn, look at that body.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Imagine that is the first thing that you say to a person that you have never seen before in your life. Ah, Paimon is Paimon. I would be like, what the fuck? I would get the hell out of there. How about just hello? Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Paimon. No, Paimon is Paimon. Yeah, I would get the fuck out of there. Just say everything in a nice, even tone. Yes, please.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
That was a little better already. Just a little.
You two...
She's like, you don't recognize me? What?
What is this tomfoolery? Has a shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
One does not recognize you. Nope.
Wait, you're...
Cloud Retainer? Nunny?
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human! How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
I had almost forgotten that she always talks about one. One does not simply change forms. One does not simply walk into Mordor.
So, you're indulging now because...
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
I mean, honestly, she could have done that before, though. All the times that we met her in the past, she always decided to stay a bird. She could have just took on a human form then, but they didn't want us to know just yet, I guess.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place. In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like last year, when you suddenly appeared on the top of a roof without any warning. Or...
I mean, she's a bird, though. Birds can pop out of nowhere on the roof. They always do. It's normal. It's common knowledge. It feels like Cloud Retainer has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly. I almost forgot, Paimon brought you some gifts.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Low profile and skin-tight outfit with all the boobs. Very low profile. She will not stand out. Not even close.
Oh, so you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Fair enough, okay. Cloud Retainer tries but fails.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
Mm-hmm.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself.
So now we know what the sleeves look like
Anyway,
to that dress
where were
Ganyu
we
and Shenhe
before
wear.
You reminded Paimon about the gifts.
Why did the voice change? Is this the same voice actor? Isn't it? It's been a while since I heard her. Isn't it? Is it not the same voice actress? Cloud Retainer said that she's going to visit some of her disciples.
Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe.
Oh yeah.
It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
Yes, please.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
So we already invited ourselves, but she was also going to invite us anyway, so Paimon should have waited a little bit.
However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
We just found ourselves missing you. Girl, you were just bored, and that's what it was.
Is that so?
No.
If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yue High Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Let's go.
That's great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Let's go. I would really have to put the two next to each other, to be honest, to know for sure. Okay.
Ganyu.
I pulled a Chi-Chi. How hard can it be to click? Here, teleport. Teleport. Thank you. Time for me to Google it. Is there a tier list of mainable characters? A lot of lists have Xingqiu as a tier, but guessing
Shenhe
that's
has
just a
also
support. Yeah,
secured
it's more
employment
support, yeah.
recently. In her correspondence
I think
with me,
most mainable characters...
she wrote
Are you
that
talking
she
free to
shall
play?
have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
Are you talking free to play, or are you talking like 5 stars, 4 stars? Because there's a lot.
Mollified. One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
I mean, because you will end up getting 5 stars as well. Mostly standard, probably, but... Okay, let's have a listen.
We're almost at Yue High Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
Is she gone? Oh, she's back there.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
Yeah, why is she coming with us?
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
She's doing it for her own good? Oh, okay, gotcha.
One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Paimon is more than likely gonna accidentally say that Cloud Retainer is here.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Never mind. Too late. Rip.
Busted.
Yeah, that didn't take long.
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
I mean, with a presence like that, obviously she's gonna be noticed straight up. Cloud Retainer would be pretty cool to cosplay. Yeah, I think so too, yeah.
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit?
There we go.
I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Exactly what Cloud Retainer just said.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you, Huixin.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this cloud retainer of whom you speak.
Sure,
One
yeah.
is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Oh, come on. Ganyu's not stupid.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying.
What the fuck, even? Ganyu saw right through her?
That was but a simple test.
Sure,
One
sure.
did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
I mean, you have a form that kind of stands out, you know? It's not that easy to forget this form, this mommy that you are displaying right now. One does not simply forget. Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is? Exclamation mark memory.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important.
Oh.
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important.
Stupid Paimon, seriously.
So we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that so?
Nice save.
But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body.
You heard that, guys? Excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body. Rest up. Sleep. I should tell myself that.
It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
You sleep? Sometimes, yeah. I try to.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Lurker. Rest and sleep couldn't be dimmy. Exactly. Hey Manu, how you doing?
You've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything, please just come find me at High Pavilion.
Gotcha.
Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
A human name?
Ew.
Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
Surely.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
Came in here to thank you and your awesome Discord server. Oh, thank you. I received plenty of help over the days from members, and it has helped me progress a great deal in the game. So awesome. Oh, I'm very happy to hear that, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So it looks like Cloud Retainer is voiced by Stephanie Panicello, but I can't find anything about there being a previous voice actor. Okay, so maybe it's all in your head. Nobody likes you, Ganyu. You have no strong personality, nor a grand impact on the story. Oh, that's completely wrong, Neo. What are you talking about? Plenty of people like Ganyu.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly.
Oh, thank you so much for the subby. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Nevertheless,
Thank you so much.
Ganyu's advice
Thanks, man.
cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as XIANYUN.
XIANYUN?
XIANYUN.
Ah, I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion. An adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Yeah, we do indeed have a very generous and very helpful community. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for acknowledging that, man. That's really cool. Thank you. So you heard it, guys. Join our Discord.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
Oh yeah.
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Yes. We just thought you were a big bird.
Not exactly.
Paimon looked away in embarrassment.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to gain a visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the land.
A gas?
If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today.
Nice.
The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds.
Cloud Retainer.
Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Morax farted, basically. What?
Whoa. That's incredible!
Wow.
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely with one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Yeah, but they didn't, and you did.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said?
That's kind of cool, though.
Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect
She's
for
like
you.
Storm from X-Men.
So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
She's gonna kill you.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
I mean, welcome to current day generation, I guess.
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Big birds.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe?
Yo, C3K, bye-bye, have a good one. Thanks for coming in, man.
That she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration?
Money, money, money.
Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
So many questions.
Is a lot of questions.
Uh-huh.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
Wait. Is Shenhe a waitress at the restaurant? Time to go have some lunch. Hell yeah.
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult. Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
All right, let's go.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
Of course, Paimon is Paimon.
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
So while going through the voice actor wiki, I found out that the guy that voices Aether also voices Mooncarver. Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, I mean, probably has more dialogue as Mooncarver than as Aether.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you some other time.
Bye, Ganyu.
See you around, Ganyu!
Bye-bye. Okay, go to one restaurant to see Shenhe. Let's go.
As soon as you...
Oh, yes, of course it's here. Definitely don't mind going to see Shenhe right now.
No, in fact, it was
So,
not
Dimmy,
an
did you buy the new
excuse.
Shenhe skin? I did
One
not
is
buy any
indeed
skins.
visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Ain't nobody got money for that.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon
Shenhe has a
us.
job? Well, apparently, yeah. Well, it's for the
Still,
Lantern,
the
right?
truth will be revealed to you in time.
Thanks for the pets, Days. So you didn't leave after all?
Really seems
Good.
to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Okay, let's get to the restaurant, see what's up. Business is booming. There she is.
You get what I'm saying, right?
What is he saying?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady.
Oh
huh?
god.
I'm far
They're all
more
shrimping
interested
over her.
in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
No wonder business is booming with somebody like that working in there.
You do it.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
Whoa. What do you want to eat? Tell me. Have you looked at the menu?
2 servings of more meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Oh, I love that. Isn't you going to be available in Lantern Ride? I was hoping to get that character. I think he will, yeah. I think so. Wasn't... I'm not sure anymore. Could be. There was a bunch of characters to choose from. He might be in there.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
What do you want to eat?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Well, she's always been kind of socially awkward a little bit, right? It's been a while, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you want to eat?
Oh, and this is?
This is Miss XIANYUN.
Wait, and what do you mean? She doesn't know?
Master?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before.
Oh, she never saw the
How
form.
were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
How does that work?
You...
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
Imagine Shenhe addressing you as master. Dang.
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe?
Shenhe and food.
The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So, I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends.
What a nice
I'll
employer.
let you know if things pick up.
Thank
My
you,
boss could
Chef
never.
Mao.
Okay, so sit and chat. Let's have a sit.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Chop suey! Okay, let's talk.
It is just as one expected.
Where's the food?
owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human.
But they didn't put food on the table, though. Kind of disappointed.
Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
I reckon it probably was.
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Strange people, shrimps, like before.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
She killed him.
First, I try to talk sense into them.
Oh.
If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
God, I love her.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Sounds reasonable enough.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
Yeah. A little.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Oh, just as expected of Master.
Double humph. Double humph. What she means to say is she actually misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too.
Aww.
Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did?
She couldn't wait.
Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
I'm very sorry, man. I'm an English streamer. I have no idea what you're saying. I don't understand. That's Portuguese, right, or not?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Okay, this should be interesting.
Oh?
Shanya's like, oh shit, what is this gonna be like?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
Sure. Spill the beans.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver.
Oh.
After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest.
Well, I mean, kinda, right?
In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
It's a spaceship. Bicyclical Thunderflash Mobile.
Oh, it boggles the mind
Sounds
why
cool.
Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up.
Dreamsy, how you doing? Welcome in.
Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Oh, that's where it ends.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely?
A little bit, I think.
At one's age, entire human
I'm here to take your bad luck. I don't want another 5-star. Oh, take it. You can have it. Take all my take all my bad luck.
Own self-directed musings can span several days and nights.
Do 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 do.
'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Do 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 do. Mm-hmm.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing.
It's just her face.
Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again.
I mean, she is who she is.
I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
Oh, by the way, Alex, you were asking about C1 Nahida, right? C1 Nahida, what does it do again? If I read it correctly, when the Shrine of Maya is unleashed and the elemental types of the party members are being tabulated, the count will add one number. Will add 1 to the number of Pyro, Electro, and Hydro characters respectively. Yeah, it's kind of a weird way of saying things, right? But yeah, that is what it is. Who doesn't want an early 5-star? Me. Oh, no, wait, oh, no, my bad. I want one. Sorry. I read that correctly, yeah. I always want to have an early 5-star. Gimme.
To me, they are both Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Own kid, how you doing, man?
one finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations.
Well, I'm kind of in the same predicament right now, because I also kind of want to pull, but I don't really necessarily want XIANYUN. But I kind of want to get, like, constellations for Gaming, though, because I've tried out Gaming, and I really like him. He's really crazy, actually. So I want the 4-star more than the 5-star, but yeah, obviously, if you do... Yeah, me too. So, obviously, if you... Like, the question is, do I want to take the risk, you know? Do I want to take the risk of accidentally getting a 5-star while going for Gaming? I don't know. It's a tough one.
This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit. Yet one places little weight in such judgments.
As a gambler, I say go for it. Funny stupid moment, go. Nah. It's probably for the best. Yeah, it's probably for the best I don't do it. I mean, I'm getting a free Gaming anyway through Lantern Rite, so I should probably just go for that one. And then maybe just wait until Gaming is back again on another banner, and then maybe go for him. You know?
She got, like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
There will be more plunge DPS in the future, and XIANYUN will be more valuable. Then, maybe, yeah. But for now, I don't really feel like I need her right now. Is Lantern Rite a quest? No, it's an event. It's an event that's going to be coming up.
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
Yeah, I'm going to go for the freebie as well. Empress, how you doing, by the way? Okay, it's starting to get busy. She's going to have to work, right?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Welp. It was nice talking to you.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
She got this. Easy. As more and more guests begin to trickle in, Paimon takes the opportunity to order a whole array of delicious dishes.
So much yummy food!
Nom 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 nom. The new area is bigger than I thought. Deletes game. Oh god. I'm gonna try to do some exploration already today as well, but we'll see how far we get. Can you eat this kind of food, Cloud Container?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors.
By the way, Noble, welcome in, man. Hope you're doing great.
The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact,
No, I haven't yet, no.
one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Supreme cuisine machines.
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
But no, I still have to go to the new area. I started with doing some pulls for people, then I started doing the story quest, so I still have to go to the new zone.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Oh, already? Damn, man.
Shall I
6
try somewhere
hours?
else,
Nah.
Granny?
Nah, I can't believe it would be 6 hours.
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around.
Okay, yeah, sure, you can sit with us. Paimon doesn't need the chair anyway, so...
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so... Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
No, get away. I don't mind either, of course. As long as you don't mind our chatter.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yuendai.
Hi, Granny.
Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell is the problem?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
What do you mean she looks so young? She looks more Granny than Madam Ping does.
Yeah, a lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
She's 103. She's like, I recognize this lady.
Granny, why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
Okay, she does sound young though. What the fuck? She's not okay. She sounds very young.
Tis a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
That was not a granny voice.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want
Oh, never mind.
raised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
Okay, a little bit of granny voice, but not too much.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Braised earthworms?
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Can't hurt to ask, I guess.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help?
I'll have the worms.
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing.
Ouch.
Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
Oh wow, yeah, that's I mean, and that's a real life situation as well. This stuff happens all the time in real life, so yeah, it's very hard to handle this kind of situation.
They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
Dimmy, I have a problem. Gumming isn't C6 yet, but he's already doing 500k with the plunge. My god. I mean, I did his test run and I already did like 100k on a very bad build. Like, what the hell? He looks so amazing. I need him. I need him as well, but I'm not gonna go for C6 straight up. Chaz, hey, it's been a while, man. How you doing? I have returned. It's good to see you back, man. How are you? How's life? How is everything? Been a while.
Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got. Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid.
I'm having a great aunt right now as well. That's also starting to get like, seems like maybe some early stages of dementia, and it's hard to handle that, for sure. May or may not have bought a Switch. Hey, am I cool now? Or you're one of the cool kids now, man, for sure, yeah. Congratulations on your purchase. His burst has done 295k. It's insane, man, yeah. Gumming is so much better than I thought he was, and that's only coming from one time doing a trial. And I was already like, what? Yeah, he's looking pretty cool, and especially for a 4-star. You wouldn't expect this from a 4-star.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Such family love.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again?
At least she knows it was important. She just doesn't remember what it was.
Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Only got 2 games so far: New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and Link's Awakening. Oh, Link's Awakening is fun. I finished that one. It was really nice. Just to get XIANYUN just get XIANYUN to make Gaming even stronger. It feels that way, doesn't it? That is what we should do. Get the 5-star to make the 4-star stronger. Usually it's the other way around, though.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Hey Milla, how you doing?
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Does that mean you're possessed?
Just get Edo C4 so you can get more defense on Goro? Yes, that's the reason, yeah.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept?
Damn.
Am I not an expert?
Oh my gosh, she almost spilled the beans herself. I thought if one person would spill the beans about her being an adeptus, it would be Paimon herself, but she did it herself.
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
Should I go get Mario Odyssey or Wonders as my next game? I haven't played Wonders myself, so I can't really give you my thoughts on that game, but Odyssey was nice, though. Odyssey was a good game.
A younger version of Granny? This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave this situation to me.
And just like that, we have our story.
Are you sure? So, what are your names? Paimon's Paimon.
Yeah, I'm Dematic.
Just XIANYUN is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
2 million mura.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
We're just curious about your situation, and we want to help if we can.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. But Miss XIANYUN, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
Very nice, by the way. What can we do to help this granny? Granny has a name, though.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
She probably forgot everything, did she?
Why, of course
Oh, she does,
I
okay.
do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain streams.
Ah, yes. That place. Thank you.
Okay, taking that as a no. I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me the granny used to be a martial artist
Irrelevant.
who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
Is it in the news zone already?
A martial arts heroine?
Martial arts?
Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Alright, let's go to Xingqiu. What's up, good people? Oh, everybody lurking. Everybody lurking. Everybody's afraid to get spoiled.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
poor woman hasn't even eaten yet.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
I mean, the table is still full of food, though.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Okay. Hey, Reina, how you doing? I'm done doing the New World Quest, and how did you like it?
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean
Madam
Madam Ping?
Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
I'm ready. Let's go. Something tells me that Madam Ping is not going to be in her young form. Would be nice. Why is everybody getting doubles 5 stars on Nahida Banner? I mean, I'm not. Because I'm not pulling. Okay, let's go. Ask Xingqiu about Yuendai. Yuendai, whatever. Let's get over there. They told us about when Ganyu was a baby. No spoilers though, no spoilers. World was so good and awesome, too many lures. Hope you will do that soon. I will do it when the situation arrives. At the moment we're actually doing XIANYUN's story quest. What now? You want to sit on the bird?
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
Shinjo! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
You explain the situation to Xingqiu?
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
That's fine. Anything is helpful and very much appreciated.
I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Must be it.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits and bandit camps. The people idolized her, but never learned her name.
Must be Cloud Retainer.
All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount XIANYUN.
Ooh, fell in love?
They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
Interesting.
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments.
Okay. Ian, how you doing, man? Just got XIANYUN in 3 pulls. God damn it. While I'm in school, me and buddies are shocked and I thought I was gonna get Gaming, but I got XIANYUN instead. Bruh, what is this insane luck?
The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
I just realized her name is You and I. Yuendai. Yuendai.
Thanks a lot, Xingqiu. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait. Xingqiu,
You don't get it?
If you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Who is Yuendai? That's the question.
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn, the area just north of XIANYUN Karst, and XIANYUN Peak.
Kiwi, thank you so much. Appreciate the lurk.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Thanks so much, Xingqiu. You were a huge help.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together.
Okay.
It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory.
Well, some people just prefer not to
It's almost as
be
if she was trying to
public.
hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to uncover, I guess.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal.
We will.
Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar?
Cloud Retainer.
Oh, right. There's a drought in this story too.
Barata, 39 months. Thank you, man.
Super common in Liyue or something.
Hello.
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them, like by cultivating the soil or digging canals.
How you doing, man? Thank you so much for being here.
So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries.
Have you guys ever actually been the victim of like an extreme drought as well? Me, not so much. How's everybody doing? Doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great too, man. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
Demi, I didn't do my homework and my teacher might call on me. What do? Run. Run for your lives. Next time do your homework. Just own your mistake.
That sounds awful.
In Sweden, yes. Only allowed to drink and shower when necessary. Fair enough.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return.
Like a true adepti.
Still, as
Adeptus.
terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation. Do you have any other questions?
Nope.
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss XIANYUN and the others again.
Not like I ever did it or something. Sure. Whatever you say. I think time's going to come like that movie Hunger Games, but with water. It's possible.
Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past.
I don't think we're gonna live through it.
She's a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it.
I don't think that's gonna happen in our lifetime. But it's definitely something that might be happening in the future. I got Nahida. Congratulations, man. Congrats.
Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Bye-bye. Okay, so we're going back to XIANYUN. See what it has. Meet up with the others at where Madam Ping is. Alright, we're gonna go see Madam Ping. Let's go. She's not that far away. Finally. She's awesome, man. Now get her C2. Make her even more awesome. Uncle Spectre Fuyo! How you doing, man? Welcome in, buddy. Okay, just follow the way. There we go.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh?
Oh, thank you. Straightward Ping. What has amused you so?
I also caught up to the Archon quest, so now I have to do this lantern ride thingy. Well, it hasn't really, the lantern ride itself hasn't really started yet, but you can already do the because this is not lantern ride. This is just a story quest for XIANYUN. Lantern ride is happening soon, but not today.
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
That's a world quest, isn't it?
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous.
Oh, Madam Ping being
What
nervous?
is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such.
February 5th? Oh, it's still that long? It's like a week still.
Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor? Not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
She's saying that she's not leading a comfortable life. I don't want your life, I want a comfortable life.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
I don't know, I just logged in to get my Nahida. How many wishes did it take you together?
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
So XIANYUN is looking to actually come and live here and not be secluded anymore? 50? That's not too bad, actually.
Xingqiu has a theory.
You guaranteed?
But let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yuendai have joined up with us again.
Chu and Hyundai soon arrive at the scene. Paimon relays Xingqiu's story.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here.
Oh,
have
nice then,
some
nice.
tea.
Thank you so much.
You still have some wishes left, or not really?
What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny? According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa.
I don't think so.
I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Seems like the stories were on the right track. We should probably pay a visit to the 3 places mentioned in the books. Oh boy.
I think so too.
Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
Gotta say for my boy Neuvillette. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna get the rerun still in Fontaine. So yeah, that's not a bad plan.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down.
At our
take
age,
the
yes.
time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
No, my sub ended and I got an ad. Oh no! Ew, ads. Wish I could get him in Farina, but my luck might not want it. It is what it is, man.
Thank you.
All you can do is try. Let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Yep.
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
A secret. What's it gonna be? Listen to Shuya tell of a secret experience. Okay, sure. I will abuse of your luck then. Nope. You leave my luck alone. No touchy. Madam Ping raises pyro extroverted waifus while Clouditania raises cryo socially awkward waifus. Okay, here we go.
What's wrong, Shiryu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
How the fuck does she know? Well, I mean, not all of us, of course, but how the hell does she know?
Oh, about that.
No. Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss XIANYUN call herself an adeptus.
Oh god, see, it's her own fault. Yeah, she misspoke.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. XIANYUN, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Shiryu here what you really meant by that.
Whoops.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Oh no. Oh, she just straight up said it. You're right, kid.
I knew it.
You don't sound surprised at all?
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house.
What?
She gave me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed, and my fever was gone.
Cloud Retainer, you didn't.
I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So, I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, she doesn't realize it probably was Cloud Retainer herself.
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are.
Oh wait, no,
blue
she's
and
actually
white,
not
black
purely
and
white, is she?
brown.
She's not purely white. Yeah, you're right.
Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
I first thought it was first thought it was XIANYUN herself, but yeah, she's not pure white. So who the hell is this?
That's weird.
Saving some bird puns for this
Really
occasion.
just a dream then?
Oh god.
Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway.
Well, not pure
All
white,
I really want is to help Granny recover her memories.
right? She's not pure
I'm
white.
really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Get the granny. Okay, let's go. Let's go check out these locations. So we're going to Wangshu Inn first. Alright. Which is all the way over there. Oh, yeah, of course. We have to go pretty far for that. Okay. Luckily, we can teleport. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know anything about the new zone yet, so...
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
You and I.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious, and if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock.
That's kind of sad.
I believe
Where's Xiao?
I used to have a room here. It had a window.
A room with a window.
Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again?
Also, where's Sky? Did
Let
you pull
me
yet?
look.
Haven't seen Sky. Haven't seen Sky today yet. But I mean, there's no Xiao today, so...
I'll come with.
Paimon's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh?
What? Oh, there he is. You were asking about Xiao? There he is. Let's go.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern.
Nope, we got this, buddy.
It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
You've met her in this form before?
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, that must have looked so cool, though. Xiao and Cloud Retainer fighting side by side.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Oh, God. Oh, what is this gonna be?
Behold,
What?
the glory of
What is
one's
this?
newest invention, the Bang Bang continuous fire mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
Oh my God, spot on. Spot on.
Impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Totally.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A Cloud Retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it.
Same.
But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
I mean, fair enough.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
Oh.
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
I kind of want to know now.
Granny, are you okay?
Spill the beans.
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now.
Well, it's nice to see you.
Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name.
We know.
However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Xiao, always watching from a distance. Just call his name and he'll be there.
Everyone, I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
She mean like, I won't get shy, I'm good anyway?
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Okay.
Huh. So what Shinjo said was true. You did fall ill. Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it.
Yet you're still there.
I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why.
What the hell is all behind this woman?
One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
Soul revitalizing tea pills sounds very sus. Do you think I should pull for XIANYUN weapon or Nahida weapon? Nahida, I mean, if you don't have either of them, Nahida weapon is freaking powerful. It really is. But I mean, in the end, that choice is up to you, though.
He told me that the pills were concocted
Which character do you use
using
more?
Adepti blood.
Which
could
character
be
are you going to use more?
To alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
So the dementia you're suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago?
What? Demi Moon confirmed? What? What are you talking about?
And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
What, you didn't know that I have Lumine? Why no Aether? Because I'd rather look at a fine lady than a gentleman, because that's my preference.
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
We'll figure it out, it's fine.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of XIANYUN next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right?
Paimon being smart.
Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today.
She does.
At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Preferably, I don't want this to take on days as well. Okay, let's go. Look for clues in northern XIANYUN Karst. Okay. Let's go. So we have to actually check 3 places. Oh god. Okay, let's teleport over there. Let's go to the closest one. Let's go here first. Send location, send location. Nope. Okay, let's go that way. That's the first one. Hey, buddy. Bruh. I'm not gonna follow you. Okay, here.
There's so many treasure hoarders here.
Okay, hello, dudes.
Guess it's time to round up some bad guys.
Let's go. This is overkill, but okay. This is total overkill. Poor guys. Is there more? That's it? Oh. Poor guys.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny Wendai?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before.
Every time they say Granny Yundai, I just have to think you and I don't know why. It might not have to do anything with it, but it's like the only thing that I can see when I see that name.
But I don't think I stayed here too long. I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
Maybe she has like a split personality, who knows?
Got it.
You and I.
That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
No, that would be me and I.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly...
Okay, clues?
I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some.
Since when is this a thing?
Eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help us out.
For more, please.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Die!
Shine no longer.
Been a while since I've actually been able to do one of these events. I usually don't get these anymore. Dim Attic. It is I. Okay, sorry about that. Should have had my hand over my mouth. Now you're all gonna get sick. I'm sorry. I feel like teleporting is probably easier at this point. Oh no, then again, no. Let's just keep on walking. We're almost there. Keep on running. Keep on hiding. Oh, don't tell me I never did these. Screw it. I don't care. In comes gnome. Chest! You will have to get in the line. Tank has preference. I don't know what you mean. Sorry.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
Yeah, let's go sit in an abandoned house where we have no clue what's inside.
This place. It's...
I don't know what that is, no.
Did you remember something, Granny?
Okay, so she's been here?
I remember. Shuyu. This is where your father was born.
Oh? Ah, yes, I gave birth here. Did you know that I'm in your basement? Well, I hope not.
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit.
The fuck?
I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house.
Oh, I didn't forget.
Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over.
She doesn't look prego.
I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
Did you turn old? Yeah. It's a disease. It's a disease contract through a mosquito bite. It's quite a thing here, and my state is having an epidemic of it right now. Oh no, I've never heard about that before. Oh, that sucks, man.
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
Aw.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Shuyu. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much.
Yeah, we don't have those around here, and let's hope that we can that they can stay that way, preferably.
But you're
You can keep him.
always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be
Gonna
the
export
person
some for you?
I
No,
love
no,
more
no.
than anything.
You're too sweet, Shuyu. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten.
Where you from again, Days?
All right. Let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
Okay, let's go to the Bermuda Triangle.
If one
Do you
recalls
ever get lost there?
The next place should be XIANYUN Peak.
Okay, this shouldn't take too long.
How fares your health?
You and I. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go over there. Teleport. Should go fast enough. I apparently have a pin there. I didn't even know.
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
It's okay. It's okay. You're old. We get it. We get it.
I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
Okay, here we go.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not?
What do you guys do with all the ships that you guys find there?
We're finally here.
Because how many ships have already gotten lost in the Bermuda Triangle? Where do you guys take them? What do you do with them?
familiar to you, Granny Wendai? Let me see.
Does this ring some kind of bell?
Strange. Have I lived here before?
Take it easy, take your time. No, go faster.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
Okay, but that's fine.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
Or maybe we're in the wrong place. We can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Wendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
That explains everything lost in the days.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, she recognized something? Let's go.
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong, What am I?
Oh, she's struggling so hard right now.
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
What if she... Wait. Okay. It just came to me. The little girl was talking about how in her past she had like a secret story that when she was sick, a pure white crane came to her rescue. It was her, wasn't it? It was her grandma. Of course. Has to be.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head. It feels
I mean, you and I already recognized
what is wrong with me?
XIANYUN at some point, so they must have some kind of connection that XIANYUN doesn't realize or doesn't remember anymore. Dibby, do you know what today is? Wednesday.
Miss XIANYUN, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
Yeah, let's go.
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
1997 was the release of Final Fantasy VII. Oh man, it's been... What's that? Wait. Math. 27 years? Sheesh, man. 27 years already. And we're celebrating soon. Because next week or the week after, I'm going to start playing the remake again on stream. So, be there or be square.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Okay, let's go. Let's see what's happening over there. Looks like we can go there fast. That's nice. Huh. There we go. So will all already be revealed here, or is there still more to come? Enjoy your homework. And I was drowned. Square is used for attack or magic use.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely.
Okay.
A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
Suspensus Somnium mechanism. So it releases suspense?
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
Ah, so it's a hypnotizing device. Gotcha.
Soothing agitation and
Whale noises.
anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia. Its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Okay, gotcha.
Whoa, what a cool gadget!
Barada, don't say that.
You had it all along. Why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
Oh, you poor baby.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism.
Sure.
One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
Have we found the way to finally shut up Paimon? We just need to get this device to make her sleepy. Nice. I'll have one.
And you, Yuendai.
Take my money.
Is the mechanism helping you to relax?
she's asleep standing already.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
Imagine being able to sleep standing.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
So, is this her late husband, or is this later in time her son? I have no idea. We'll find out.
It's nearly run its course.
Okay, this is her when she was young, yeah?
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Same guy, but older?
Please. Please, no.
Her hubby? No? Wait, but
Have you forgotten?
Huh. I'm confused.
This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth.
Did she used to be some form of adepti and she chose to go a human life, or am I? I'm probably just thinking very wrong things right now, but we'll find out.
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
The pure white one, told you.
The you of the past.
So it is her.
From not that long ago. We should have
See,
never...
so Granny is the pure white crane. Well, I mean, it was kind of obvious, right?
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar. Granny!
Granny, are you okay?
Granny's not okay.
Cloud Retainer.
Granny, are you okay? Are you okay, Granny?
Your memories have returned.
So will she now finally reveal? Because I feel like XIANYUN already knows, but she just didn't want to say.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yep. See, told you.
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
All right, so give us the full story.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
Well, yeah, we gathered that, but carry on. Tell the story.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
I've been wanting to hear a story for the past hour, so yep. Tell us.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
She's saying that as if she used to be like the biggest criminal in the world.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same.
Oh God, carry on.
It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth.
Yeah, tell us the truth already. Sheesh.
Some time ago.
There we go.
I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
So what was your mistake?
Is this the sin that you mentioned in XIANYUN Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being.
No way.
My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch.
Hey, welcome back, Gnome. Aren't you glad this is voiced and you don't have to read it? Yes. Well, you're welcome, Gnome.
I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
What happened on that fateful day 50 years ago?
50 years ago?
During the drought that struck Liyue?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me.
A human mimicry potion? And this potion is still working to this day or what?
She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years.
Oh.
And if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus. But I mean, she's still in human form though, so what is she?
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
Okay, so she's forgetful not because she has like actual dementia, but just because of this reason. An alien. But you never turned back into a crane?
Was it because of Grandpa?
Undead.
Indeed. I fell in love.
Love.
Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so
New area? It's huge?
Oh no. What happened next?
I
I committed an offense.
That's a lot of
I wanted to
mountains.
stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
Wait, did she ever read it though?
I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame,
Do you speak out of experience?
I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
So that's why the nameless heroine herself hid herself away? Huh.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles.
Oh, never mind.
I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead.
Okay, so but she has remembered all of this now, but will it go away again? Because she's still in the same situation right now.
Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time.
Her face.
If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
How's the story so far? Yeah, it's interesting.
Granny, what's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be.
There is no such thing as coincidence.
Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not?
What?
Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
Well, I mean, she is an adeptus after all.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time.
One sees everything, yeah.
'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Wait! Paimon's confused!
Of course you are.
So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Yes, please. No cutscene? Did we get a cutscene? Cutscene? No cutscene, okay. Follow the memories to find the truth. Okay, let's go.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger.
Let's listen first.
One set out to bring you to your senses.
Mm-hmm. That's it? Okay. Yeah, I was hoping for a cutscene there. They have been having a good cutscene game as of late, so would have been nice. Okay. Hey Esther, how you doing? Welcome in. How are you?
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side.
Great, finally caught one of your streams. It's good to have you here. Thanks for being here.
Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself.
Okay, so yeah, we already gathered that. She even got a fake mustache, look at that. They probably didn't make a cutscene because Claudia talks too slow and detailed. The cutscene would be too long. Well, I don't think so.
One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn.
She's still wearing the... look, she's still wearing the mustache and the little beard. Beautiful. The bearded
As one
lady.
expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition.
I mean, if she had stood before her like that, I think she would have recognized.
One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Okay, let's keep going. Scarakushi. Okay, what's up next? Okay. Where are we going right now? Chests? Yo! Gnome? I saw the chest, okay? Just saying. Green hair, beautiful eyes, and a mustache? Nah, I don't know who that is. Same. Same. No clue. Wait.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are
Free chest?
Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember.
Oh yeah, true. I would always forget about that, yeah. Almost forgot that she could do jumps.
Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
But wait, there's more.
Seize the skies.
Catalyst Shao. Kind of, I guess, yeah.
Make way for the Adeptus.
Okay, there's more coming. Make way for the Adeptus. That was the intention of not having Bridget. Yeah, I think so, yeah. They were like, hopefully people use E. And then there was Dimi. That was confused. There we go.
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
Oh, so heartwarming. Okay, so, next part.
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait,
Oh, there we go.
but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Oh, no shit.
One had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
There we go, another chest. Never thought I would get more geosigils. Here we go. Oh, we're back here. Okay. Wait, am I supposed to go behind here, or am I supposed to? Yeah, okay, over there. Okay, here we go. You need more white
Just as
tassels.
you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Oh, so it was her.
One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body.
Oh, God.
To conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring.
Okay, I did not. Okay, I did not expect that.
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Okay, sure. Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene.
Now
Nope.
all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, Yuendai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant.
Of course she did. I mean, you could already see that. You could really see that on her face that she did.
One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor.
Will you get any new skin to me? No, I don't think so, no.
Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another.
I mean, yeah, she's right. She really needed to get those memories back herself.
Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
XIANYUN is awesome, but too much money. Yeah, I agree. I'm not really willing to spend that kind of money just for the skin. Nah.
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return.
Aw, so wholesome.
'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And 5 minutes after the quest, she probably forgets everything again. Rip.
You and I.
You and I.
One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future.
You got the belt? Uh-oh.
No one used one's own
Stop.
blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time. It merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
She's gonna lose her memory and forget about you.
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
Wait, but that means that the little girl is gonna lose her granny.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
5 minutes. Hey, Prim.
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
I just do it now.
Granny? Please don't leave,
Aw,
okay?
poor thing.
You're all I have left. Please.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
Don't be sad,
I think the quest is almost over, Prim.
Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
Rip.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Aw, this is heartbreaking.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
You and I. Hey.
Good.
I see what they did there.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
She never came. Spoiler alert, she never came back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets.
That frog in the background.
I'm so sorry, Master.
Frog is just having his time of his life.
Thank you for everything.
At least the granny doesn't die. That's true, it's true. That would have been worse. At least she knows that she's still out there. But who's gonna take care of the girl though? Because aren't the parents dead as well? Is she like left alone now? Who's gonna take care of her? Emotional impact. Well, bye. Didn't even look back. She just went away. Bye, Granny. Oh, poor thing. Oh, why you do this?
You.
How dare you make kids cry? What is this?
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery.
Oh, that means cry good. Yes, cry good.
Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must.
A nap.
One will wake you in due time.
A nap sounds great. I could go for a nap. Take a nap and she turns on her device. Sleep. Cutscene? That's cute. It was all a dream. This never happened. Oh, she's awake. Oh, she came back already? What, already? That's very fast. I trained for 5 minutes. I trained for 5 minutes and I can now do it. Huh? Okay, we're dreaming. We're dreaming. We're dreaming. No way. No, we're dreaming. It's all a dream. It's all a dream.
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end.
The end.
And
Game's
all
over,
my
guys.
troubles would be behind me.
The game's over. Game's done. Yeah, she's dreaming.
If only things could stay this way forever.
We're not there yet. See, sadly, the reality is a bit different. All she wants is to find her sibling back. Oh, she's crying.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Voice lines.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Oh, that's so cute.
Chicken drumsticks.
Oh god. Oh my god, they were just having such a wholesome moment, and then there's Paimon snoring the life out of her. Sheesh. Dreaming about food, of course, what else?
Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
A little bit of a difference in dreams.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, she's awake too.
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel?
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore.
Yeah, but where's the girl gonna go now? Because she doesn't have anybody else to take care of her anymore. And I sure as hell ain't not gonna do it.
Madam Adeptus, could I,
Well, that's
ask you
fixed.
something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
I mean, I guess it is the logical step.
Oh. And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
Well, you took away my grandma, and I'm all alone now. So I mean, I think that's good enough of a reason to ask for it.
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it, but without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. fact that Yuandai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Oh, wow. That one's easy.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean... Master.
Chuyu, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass. If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Man Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
I have absolutely never ever heard of the word proclivities. The fuck?
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Well, nobody cares about... not everybody cares as much about food as you do, Paimon.
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shuyu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
It really sometimes feels like Genshin's goal is to use every possible word in the dictionary. Hey Diddy, how you doing, man? How are you?
Oh,
yo, Richie, have a good one, boy. Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. XIANYUN, Shenhe, Yuandai. They all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted.
Yo, Richie, bye-bye. Have a good one.
One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter. But perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive.
So she's moving? She's not gonna stay here anymore? She's gonna move between the people?
Why are you all so silent?
I mean, that's what she was talking about with Madam Ping, right?
Paimon is... just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea.
So basically, whenever she can fit us in her agenda, we can have a meal.
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Sure, Adeptus.
Don't worry,
XIANYUN.
we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale.
Oh.
The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor.
Interesting, interesting. So that's gonna lead up to her also being a part of the Lantern Ride, I guess?
One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
It's true. Man, that sums up real life perfectly. Mortal life, one expense after another.
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then.
Oh, so this is okay. So this is probably the end of the quest then.
Oh, also,
so we still have to go
why
there.
don't you take this suspense somnia mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
So is this going into my teapot or what?
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we
teapot.
found out?
Nice. Okay, so wait until 2 days later.
To the XIANYUN Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
So let me guess. I literally have to fast forward time 2 days. Let's go. Kind of tedious, but okay. It is what it is. Take some time, though. How have you guys been enjoying the quest so far, by the way? Do you guys enjoy this? Do you guys think it's a good quest? What's your thoughts? For the people that actively listened along. This is really tedious. Every time they do this. There we go, 2 days later. That's an okay story. We've had worse. Definitely. We definitely had worse. Yeah, it was very sweet, yeah. Okay, let's go. Could be, I mean, could always be better, but you know. Too much talking. I mean, that's Genshin for you, though. They have a lot of dialogue. Did I really just fall into the hole? Of course I did. Of course I did. Oh, okay. Good enough.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life.
Hey, Catman, how you doing, man?
I have to be careful.
Hey, Ray.
Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss XIANYUN, what are you guys arguing about?
She already almost blabbered her mouth again. Sheesh.
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares.
Ignoramus. I love that word.
I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be an Adeptus. What is this?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while.
Sure.
We can vouch for her on that one.
I mean, how would we know?
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
Just go ask some money from Ningguang, come on.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Reflecting upon your suppressed emotions is a good thing, so I think it's a good quest. It was. It was pretty sad. I almost cried towards the end, almost. I didn't, but almost.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Who's the expert?
You say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
It's you two again.
Outfit! It looks great on you.
Oh yeah, she does look different. Almost
Master
didn't notice.
made it for me. I like it too.
I mean, it's definitely befitting for a new disciple.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, you're planning something. Sus.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child.
The expert, I don't know. Could it be that the expert is either Shenhe or Ganyu? I don't know. We'll find out soon.
Now, this expert you mentioned, when can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is.
It's a he. Okay.
Here, allow me to make some
It's Zhang Li.
This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at
Huh.
Wangshang Funeral Parlor, and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
Never seen this guy before in my life. Who are you? Nice to make your acquaintance, Zhongli.
Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss XIANYUN. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection
Look at
of
their
valuables
faces.
I mentioned earlier.
Oh, she's looking like... Did that just happen?
Huh.
Huh.
If it isn't Miss XIANYUN. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Oh, they have to pretend right now they don't know each other.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss XIANYUN is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
Yeah, you'll be rich. Give her a lot of money.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss XIANYUN. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
She's almost blushing. Look at that.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're
Oh
not
my God.
working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
He actually thinks right now he's being swindled. What are you talking about? We would never swindle you. What is this?
A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
I love her reactions.
Miss XIANYUN speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
Hiya.
I jest.
Yeah, you jest,
what
sure.
fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss XIANYUN, wait!
You can never be too sure. They're just toying with him right now. Yeah, we're gonna get the money.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace.
Ah, man, he's really selling it.
I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss XIANYUN, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
Fiduciary. Another word I've never heard about before.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Well, looks like we can buy ourselves a house.
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
Guy got swindled.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services.
Always enjoying his tea.
As for you, Miss XIANYUN, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name XIANYUN sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it.
That's true, yeah.
One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous
When is Mooncarver?
days were all brief. Now
Can't
that
say.
one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses
Kai, how you doing?
limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
How's it going? Yeah, I'm okay, man. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
Hydrate. I'm gonna have to go downstairs for that.
You make a valid point, Paimon.
Soon.
Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Bamboo shoot soup. Mmm.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already
Soma, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in.
Oh? What occasion was this?
Hey, yo, sup? Sup? I'm good. How about you?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Huh, hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand.
Yeah, I play you. Yeah.
It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot.
Just like that, I'm hungry. Thank you.
One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable
Cruz!
to everyone?
Dude, almost didn't see you there. Cruz, how you doing, man? Man, I thought you had disappeared from the earth. How are you, man?
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Shu-Yu, come now. It is time to dine. Ah, this
Sehr
gentleman
gut.
over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
Oh, I'm not checking characters today, because if I do it for you, I'm gonna have to do it for all other people as well, and then we drift away from the actual purpose of today's stream.
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
When I do character reviews, I usually do them like on fixed days. And I usually have it in the schedule when I do character reviews. But is there some particular thing that you're not sure about what you should do with your writing, or
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli.
what do you think about a hot mommy bird character? I mean, she's a hot mommy bird character, but I'm not gonna pull for her.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
You went to a Coldplay concert front row? Look at you, man.
Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Did you like it?
Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
I mean, it's not Imagine Dragons though, is it, Cruz? There we go. We got ourselves through the quest. Was a nice quest. Worth it. 60 primos.